teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute, players and coaches alike.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Ayton is out there with Grant, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Walker. Indiana moving it around. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Simons from outside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton a screen on Simon. Nembhard's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future. He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Back to Simons. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton looking around. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Siakam. Turner finds Halliburton. Now, Siakam. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. High post try. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
Now, here's Simons. Defense right on him. Grant against Siakam. Brogdon the pass to Thibault. Here's Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Simons with the ball. 5 points in the game. Grant outside. Takes it inside. Outside to Brogdon. Brogdon with the screen for Simons. Turner with the steal. Walker with it. Brogdon picks him up. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Trail Blazers trail by 3. Three-pointer, Simon. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. This one for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Brogdon. He has yet to score. Three-pointer, Simon. And again, it's the Trail Blazers from deep.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton a screen on Simon. Halliburton outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Sinks the three-pointer. Nembhard's got 9.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Here's Simons. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Nembhard. And that one hits back iron. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Walker. Sharp out there with Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. In the corner, it's Toppin. Back to McConnell. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
From deep. Poked away. 3 on 3. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. McConnell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Sharp, that's good. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Walker with it. Mathurin picks him up. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Outside Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Trail Blazers trail by 6. Here's Rupert, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And you know what? He's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be in it.
Here's Sharp. The kick out to Walker. Williams sets a screen for Walker. But Trey up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
McConnell passes to Smith. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Toppin, no one around him. Rupert grabs the ball.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. The Trail Blazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. 46 seconds left in the first half.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
Mathurin with a screen on Henderson. Outside Mathurin. Here's Toppin. And the Pacers another three. Trail Blazers trail by 6. Henderson looking it over. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Really left alone that time. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And here is Neesmith. Here's McConnell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Brogdon kicks to Thibault. Grant sets a screen for Brogdon. There's the three. Pacers with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
The kick out to Walker. Halliburton against Brogdon. Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton.
Indiana foul. Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul.
Trail Blazers trail by 5. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Turner for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there. Inside, here's Thibault. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Outside for Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Kept alive. Siakam passes to Nembhard. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Passes it to Nembhard. The kick out to Walker. It's over Brogdon. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Trail Blazers trail by 8. Brogdon the pass to Simons. Fires for three. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Simons. Halliburton finds Siakam. Here's Nembhard, covered by Simons. Turner for three. It's hauled in by Thibault. Portland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Simons from outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Nembhard's shot is good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Simons kicks to Brogdon. At the top of the key. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Stolen by Grant. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Indiana moving it around. Siakam left side. Turner dishes to Walker. Pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Outside to Brogdon. Back to Simons. They set the pick. The three. The rebound by Halliburton. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. And there's Toppin on the assist for Mathurin. He's got 9.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
And there's the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Trail Blazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pacers lead by 1. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more than is made by the big fella.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for the Trail Blazers. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Walker. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Got that one up quick. And it's 6 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
Sharp the pass to Anderson. Williams against McConnell. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Mathurin. It's good.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
The feed now to Smith. Over to the left wing. Here's McConnell. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Brogdon with it. Halliburton picks him up. They set the screen. Simons against Turner. Simons, the pass to Brogdon. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It's nice to see when Brogdon doesn't settle for the layup, instead going in there to finish with power.
Siakam finds Halliburton all alone. Yep, right through the net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Brand sets a screen for Simons. Brogdon the pass to Simons. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Grant kicks to Brogdon. Grant with a screen on Halliburton. Brogdon the pass to Simons. Launches it. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. 4-point game.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Again, Simons missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and just came up short on the triple.
Walker a screen on Simons. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Out to Turner. Siakam passes to Nemo. Halliburton a screen on Simon. Nemo, shot is good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Three-pointer, Simon hits it from 3-point range. Simons has got 14 points now in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And a wide open look for Siakam. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And so here is Indiana. And Siakam has it in the corner. Here's Halliburton. Driving in and stolen by Thibault. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability.
Looks like the matchup in the middle tonight will be one to watch. Two of the best pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Moore in at the point. Here's Edwards. Towns, a screen on Walker. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Turner finds Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. The shot. And Siakam gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Towns, a screen on Walker to the left wing. Launches it. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Now here's Edwards. Towns, left side. McDaniels a screen. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, the go-to scorer that Karl Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the three, folks. You better check him.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Siakam. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, VA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Turner passes to Walker. Over McDaniels. Walker's shot is off.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And the basket by Towns.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to McDaniels. The three ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Drives to the hoop. Turner for three. Sinks the tray.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Towns, a screen on Walker. Edwards for three. Nails it from three. Edwards got 10.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Siakam, no good. The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Moore. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Clock at 6. Here's more. Rebounded by Halliburton. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 15. Walker finds Siakam. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
They set the pick. Pass to Nembhard. To the left side wing. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far.
Pacers foul. Walker. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Edwards against Walker. Pass to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Walker. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. The hustle. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Warren in at the 3. For 3, Conley gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
From behind the arc. And Mathurin good for 3. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff. Shot clock at 6. Warren sets a screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reid for 3.
You have to love Jalen Smith's defensive effort. Contest, yes, sir.
Neesmith passes to Mathurin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Conley with the ball, and it's Toppin picking him up. Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Neesmith. For 3, Smith. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. Reid for 3. Drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Gets the three to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And stolen by McConnell. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Smith passes to Toppin. Smith with a screen on Anderson. Toppin with it, picked up by Reed.
You need your big to set good screen and be able to get out of it and get a basket. Nicely done.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. 4-3. Smith with the rebound. McConnell outside. Toppin outside. Fires the three. And again! It's the Pacers from deep.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Conley looking for an opening with the drive. Reed passes to Anderson. Reed, a screen on Toppin. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Sinks it from distance. Matherin's got 8 points in the quarter.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Reed. Warren with a screen on Mathurin. Outside Warren. Here's the three. He drops it from range. Warren's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Nesmith. Toppin, a screen on Warren. There's Nesmith with a three. Alexander Walker grabs the board. For three, Conley. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Miles Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
McDaniels finds Edwards. 6 to shoot from deep. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Siakam. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 16-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 7 points.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. They set the pick. And it's powered home by Towns.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Walker passes to Demard. Back to Walker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Edwards against Halliburton. The open shot by Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Halliburton goes. Back to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Down low. And here's Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam, pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Reed to screen on McConnell. Pass to Reed. The 3. Pacers with a rebound. To the inside. Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Matherin. Matherin with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
You know, just a hustle play by Benedict Matherin, sprinting the floor. Tough to catch him.
McConnell against Conley. And he lays it up and in. Conley's got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
There's Nesmith with a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. Let's go with a 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Reed. Give him 8 points now.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Smith with a screen on Warren. Poke loose. Nesmith passes to Toppin. Gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love
fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. Misses off the left iron. Well, Indiana shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, Mathurin that time from the corner. You've got to be able to bury that consistently.
Conley passes to Reed. The kick out to Conley. Now Warren takes the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Neesmith passes to McConnell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Anderson with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Warren. And it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. Siakam, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Edwards can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He launches a 3. And Walker with the 3. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. He tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Siakam in the post. Guarded by Edwards. Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Towns on a screen. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Walker covering. Pass to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Turner passes to Siakam. Now here's Walker. The D's right on him. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Edwards with it. Siakam covering. Back to Edwards. For 3. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got 11 points here in the second half.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Nembhard. McDaniels covering. There's the triple. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Edwards with it. Siakam covering. Outside McDaniels. And he drives in. It's Edwards with a drive. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels, that's good.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.
think we might be watching the future of the league tonight. Two very young teams with superstar-level talent.
Well, some teams, Kevin, develop and they try to teach lessons through losing. But what I like about these squads is they're focused on winning right now.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Moore in at the point. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Grant finds Simons. Ayton with it. Here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brogdon. Moore with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. Puts up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now, here's Simons. Here's Thibault. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. Look, they're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
And here's Edwards following Jeremy Grant's 3. Edwards can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Passes it to Grant. Towns comes with a double team. Ayton the pass to Grant. Simons against Gobert. Moves back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Offline with his 3. The Trail Blazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simons finds Thibault. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert with the screen for Edwards. Back to Moore. Now the pass to Towns. And here is McDaniel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Trail Blazers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Edwards on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Edwards. Towns with it. Brogdon picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now, here's Grant. Drills the three-pointer. Grant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trail Blazers.
He's been on a tear from downtown. A forward who hits like Grant. Yes, please.
And the dunk by Towns.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Edwards kicks to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's Conley, then it's TJ Warren, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Trail Blazers trail by 12. Here's Sharp. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Henderson against Conley. Pass to Reed. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. And it's Sharp missing. Minnesota leading by 9. Passes to Alexander Walker. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Henderson with a screen on Anderson. Amaran. And another 3 for Portland. The team's cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most. And you don't want to give TJ Warren, who's a gifted scorer, that kind of positioning. You're just gifting him points.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction. And trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
The Timberwolves shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the the call and will shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Pass to Kamare. It's good from long range. Kamare's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trail Blazers. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. He dishes it to Warren. The pass to Reed, stolen by Walker. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone, and Williams slams it in.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Trail Blazers trail by 6. There's the screen. Here's Sharp. A three-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got 6 here in this quarter.
Three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
Stolen by Walker. One-on-one fast break. And then Henderson with the jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And it's Sharp missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson, the screen. Reed with it, guarded by Walker. Three-pointer. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Walker against Warren. Here's Kamare. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. That one, no good. Conley with the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been...
Just shocking the defense here. They couldn't keep up with Simon's nimbleness.
Outside Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Grant, right side. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. Timberwolves leading by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Simons. Edwards, a screen on Grant. Towns, wide open. They get the rebound. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Sinks the triple. McDaniels got 9.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Grant finds Simons. And here now is Thibault from downtown. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Outside, Towns. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by McDaniels. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Kicks it to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And now Portland on the break. Back to Thibault. Pass to Brogdon. Grant outside. They need this. It's the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
Crucial that Grant becomes more and more effective at draining those kind of shots.
At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards drives in. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates. He reads books on self-improvement. And he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure. So I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in the defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Warren, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Picked him clean. Pass to Sharp. Floats it up for Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
11 seconds left in the 3rd. Williams finds Walker. Williams, a screen on Warren. Walker with a clean look, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Kyle Anderson, also Warren out there. Reed is out there with Conley. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trail Blazers will retain possession. And so here's Portland. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The pass to Reed for three. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Henderson against Conley. Pulls up. And it's Portland with the rebound. Henderson looking it over. A steal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Left side, Warren. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Took him no time at all on that one. Here's Henderson. To the left side wing. Pass to Sharp. Shot to stop the run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
Outside Conley. They get it back. Pass to Reed. For the three. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Henderson, no one around him. Good on the triple.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Anderson outside. Back to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson the screen. Reed misses. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Portland. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. He kicks it to Williams. There's Walker with the three. And
Correctly, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Alexander Walker. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Portland with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Out to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. From past the arc. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Williams.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Warren, a screen on Williams. Reed. Warren against Walker. Back to Reed. Lets it go with the 3. The kick out to Anderson. Tries again. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
chance tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton goes. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, Halliburton just too strong for the contact to alter his shot right there.
Ayton passes to Thibault. Grant outside. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And using every part of his 6'5", 229-pound frame, Brogdon forces the defense to foul.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam outside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Portland ball.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's the teardrop. Outside for Brogdon. Back to Simons. Beyond the arc. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. It's stolen by Brogdon. Grant with it. Halliburton picks him up. Grant, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Simons. Outside for Brogdon. 3-pointer. On target from range. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Pass to Turner. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And there's the screen. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Thibault on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Grant with a screen on Turner. Ayton passes to Thibault. Now here's Simons.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. On the take. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Dangerous from distance, Jeremy Grant has turned himself into a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. There's a screen by Turner to the middle. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Blazers ball.
And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game.
Indiana foul. Walker. personal foul. Second team foul.
Simons outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Clock at 6. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
Turner for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Grant, the pass to Simons. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Grant from the arc. Pass to Brogdon. Simons outside. Trail Blazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Grant. No good on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Jeremy Grant for Portland. 8 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trail Blazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the floor for Indiana, Benedict Mathurin is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Right side Mathurin. Toppin outside. Back to Mathurin. Toppin outside. Williams grabs the board.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays. But your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Keeps it alive. Back to Sharp. They shoot again. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here we go. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And when it comes to offbeat cities, look no further than Portland, Oregon.
They do things a little different, but the Blazer players, including me, love playing here. They embrace how unique a city Portland is.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Portland leading.
Pacers foul. Jalen Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Henderson drives in. Three-pointer Sharp. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Out to the right wing. Here's Neesmith. Walker covering. And Neesmith gets it to go. Now just a 4-point Portland lead. Pass to Henderson. And there's the drive. The kick out to Walker. Here's Kamari. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kamari's got 6 points.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
McConnell goes in. Now here's Toppin. Walker covering. Outside Matherin. Goes up from the top of the key. Another one falls for Indiana.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Kamari. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by McConnell. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Toppin passes to Nesmith. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Sharp. He's got 5, and the call will be against Benedict Matherin. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Matherin. It's Walker on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Pacers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Outside Matherin. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That ties it up. Matherin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Outside Walker. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Back to Matherin. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Toppin left side. Fires from the corner. Connects. The jumper drops. Toppin's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Counted from distance.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
17 seconds left in the second period. Outside Matherin. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Pass to Kamari with 4 on the clock. And he lays it in. Kamari's got 11 points.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trail Blazers out in front, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Indiana trailing here. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And it's Simons penetrating. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Graham. On the wing, Simons. He's covered by Siakam.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. 6-point lead. Here's Brogdon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Turner, a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Nembhard. The 3. Thibault with the board. Walker with the steal. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Grant. Outside for Brogdon. From outside the arc. Grant outside. Grant the screen. Here's Simons. Walker pulls down the board.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Up top, Grant. Outside, Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step from the arc. And it's Grant with a 3. Grant's got 11 points.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Halliburton for 3. Buries it from 3.
You're clapping back. Halliburton matching the 3 from the other end.
Simons passes to Thibault. Outside Brogdon. Back to Thibault. Pass to Simons. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Siakam. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Indiana's gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now Turner, guarded by Brogdon. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Trail Blazers. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brogdon against Halliburton. Crafty move. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
The Trail Blazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Thibault. From deep three-point land, Brogdon with a bucket. He's got 10.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
There's Simons with a 3. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Beautiful move by Anthony Simons, making it a and-1 opportunity.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And it's Mathurin missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Portland calls timeout. And the Blazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Now on the floor for your Trail Blazers.
For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Kamari. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Henderson. 2 points. That one goes. Henderson's gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, hitting that shot through contact, Henderson just plays with a laser-like focus.
Indiana has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Toppin against Walker. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Out to the wing. McConnell with it. Henderson picks him up, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. There's There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
And get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
Here's Neesmith. The Pacers again can't hit. The kick out to Walker. Got it up. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting a lot. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Obi Toppin out there with Neesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Matherin in at shooting guard.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Pass to Kamari. Henderson with a screen on Toppin. Kamari. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Toppin left side. Outside Matherin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Kamari, guarded by Toppin. McConnell against Henderson. Pass to Kamari. Got a piece of it, and stolen by McConnell. From downtown, Neesmith passes to Smith. Smith with a screen on Williams. Back to Smith. Outside Matherin. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's the pick. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good. And the Trail Blazers lead by 5.
Gritty finish by Sharp. These buckets should help build his confidence.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to McConnell. Here's Neesmith. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Pass to Williams. Here's Kamari, guarded by Toppin. Kamari, that's good. Kamari's got 5 points in the quarter.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Kamari, guarded by Toppin. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamari. Walker, the open look. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A line change here for Portland. Here's Halliburton. And it goes straight through with a swish. Halliburton's got 12 points in just the second half. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Up to Simon. Brogdon from outside. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Huge shot for Brogdon when they need it most. Teams love a player that reliably knocks it down.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Turner with it. He's covered by Ayton. Walker, a screen on Ayton. Turner, no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Brogdon with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Brogdon with a screen on Walker. Simon's outside. There's the drive. The three from Ayton. Siakam pulls down the board. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 5. Pass to Siakam. Outside Walker. Money.
Walker feast heading to the lane. I mean, he's such a physical specimen when heading to the basket.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, stolen by Turner.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Going inside. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible...
Love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Halliburton. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. Now Walker, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And he dunks it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Towns a screen on Walker. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Turner. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. Just 4 to shoot. Turner passes to Nembhard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now, here's McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. Good D by Siakam. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Indiana moving the ball around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Steps back. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And Towns gets it to go.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Out to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. And it's all evened up. Towns has got 5 now.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Here's the pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Siakam. There's Walker with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Walker's got his second basket.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The kick out to Walker. Turner dishes to Walker. Halliburton outside. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Timberwolves on defense. Nembhard.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
They now take the lead. He's got 11.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Turner kicks to Walker. Pulls from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside, Towns. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, something else is working for him is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Toppin is out there with Neesmith. And it's Smith. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard position. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Smith. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Here's Neesmith following the 3 by Minnesota. Smith outside. Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Reed finds Anderson. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The dish to Smith. Passes it to Toppin. Smith sets the pick for Toppin. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Conley with it. Now Smith defending. Left side, Mathurin. There's the killer two-handed slam.
When he goes, watch out now. Mathurin operates with a head full of steam.
They set the pick. Pass to Reed. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Hey, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Count that one. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Pass to Neesmith. Smith with a screen on Warren. Count it, good. Neesmith has got his second bucket of the game to go.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Conley with it. Now Smith defending. 1:06 left to play here in the half. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Outside Mathurin. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Conley gets the bucket.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now, here's McConnell. No one covering. 6 points for Aaron Nesmith. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Driving to the basket. Toppin with the steal. And here comes Mathurin all alone.
Good job by Mathurin to get up court quickly. Make sure they capitalize on the nice defensive play.
Timberwolves trail.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
With the step back, Conley scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Toppin can't get it to go. Here's Anderson. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off.
The previous play.
And at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The footage for the official.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The Pacers, 38.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's more in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players in the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, defended by Towns. And there's the pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game. Edwards against Siakam. Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. Better think again, though.
Takes it out to Siakam. Turner for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Nembhard. Nice move. Out to Turner. Passes it to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Walker.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
Well, they're trying everything. Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
Pass to Nembhard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Nembhard's got 6 in the quarter.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Edwards. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. But I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Here's Nesmith. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley scanning the floor. And the pass to Reed. Over to the wing. Passes it to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses. Pacers trail by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McConnell sends a screen for Mathurin. And the 3 off target. Conley against Smith. Now the feed to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He totaled 14 points in the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Smith in at the center position. Warren, good.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Warren. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Conley kicks to Reed. Warren the pass to Reed. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Neesmith. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
No shortage of confidence for Mathurin. He's got tremendous belief in himself. And we are seeing why that's the case tonight. Ben's lighting it up.
Here's the screen. Back to Reed. Now here's Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Going inside, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Halliburton. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Clearly, Halliburton is punting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Indiana. And a fast break now for the Pacers. There's the triple. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the three. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Walker against Edwards.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here he goes. And they pick up two. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Indiana. Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Towns. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Back to Siakam. There's the drive. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And Indiana, another three.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. There's the pass to Towns. And the three ball is good.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for the Pacers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Shoots over McDaniel. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Pascal Siakam.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, and Siakam has it in the corner. From the baseline. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Halliburton with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trail Blazers. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Now here's Grant. Simons, a screen on Towns. Out to Simons. Shot from the top of the key. Thibault on the wing. Simons passes to Grant, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
We call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
It's good on the putback.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Pass to Brogdon. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And here's Edwards outside. Hits the trifecta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Simons. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Grant against Towns. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Now, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Here's Simons. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Thibault. It's tipped and stolen by Edwards. Fires from deep. McDaniels, that's good. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grant against Towns. Grant, the pass to Brogdon. Ayton, a screen on Towns. Outside Thibault. Simons outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Grant. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
McDaniels from long range. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Grant, the pass to Ayton. Back to Grant. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Driving in. Kicks it out Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Picked it. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Grant with a steal. It's Aiden with the drive. Simons passes to Grant. 1 second left. Up in time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Timberwolves ahead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Walker passes to Sharp. Pass to Williams. And here's Henderson. He's guarded by Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's Kamare. Second shot opportunity. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
In his career, Robert Williams III has proven to be a pretty ferocious defender, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's already got an all-defensive selection to his name. He's a skilled rim protector. He is now a guy you can hand the basketball to offensively, and he can facilitate a little bit, so don't forget about the other end.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. For 3, Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Walker for 3. Knocks down the triple. Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley with the ball. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. And Williams has got the ball here for Portland. Trailing by 8. The kick out to Walker. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Warren with a screen on Williams. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Trail Blazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside, Williams, out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Here's Conley. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Kamare. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3. Reed with the rebound. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Three-pointer Sharp. Oh, flanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Minnesota has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to Alexander Walker. For 3, Warren. It's hauled in by the Trail Blazers. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Walker. It's Sharp on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Reed. Left side, Conley. Walker with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. The three is up. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the half. Warren against Walker. Into the lane. Clock at 4. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Sharp. The offensive rebound. Williams passes to Walker. Stolen by Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Anderson. Baseline jumper right on the money. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Sharp. Walker against Warren. Shot clock at 6. And here's Walker. And at last, they get one to fall. Walker's got 5.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for Portland, Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Towns can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Thibault on the wing. Pass to Simons. Tries the spin move. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
Pass to Thibault. McDaniels against Brogdon. On the wing, Simons. Brogdon with a screen on Edwards. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Simons outside. Minnesota with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards, and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Outside Edwards. to stop the drought. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 6.
Well, pick and roll action. Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Towns outside. Pass to McDaniels. 4-3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Towns up top. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's got 12. Towns a screen on Simons. Towns outside. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Simons. Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Brogdon against McDaniels. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Thibel's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
That shot wide open.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Rupert. Three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Reed sets a screen. Fires for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead. Here's Kamare. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Reid, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Reid. Launches it. And it's Portland with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Drops in the 3. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Conley looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. Reid passes to Warren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Trail Blazers on the break. Kamare, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Anderson with a screen on Henderson. The shot by Conley. No good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Fires from deep. Another miss by Minnesota. On offense, here are the Trail Blazers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Simons finds Brogdon. Simons, a screen on McDaniels. Brogdon, the pass to Thibault. Thibault, a screen on Towns. Grant. And right through it goes!
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor. That is what triggered this run.
He buries it from 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's the break. Here he goes. Towns taking his time here. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. On the wing, Simons. Here's Brogdon. Outside Thibault. Back to Brogdon. And the shot goes.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Outside Edwards. Towns on the screen. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy.
Oh! Gets you so!
Show us some power!
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
To the middle. Here's Thibault. It counts! And the foul! It's on Anthony Edwards.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Thibault. McDaniels, that's good.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Thibault on the wing. From downtown. It's not going to go for him.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
It's Edwards with a drive. Pass to Moore. Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Thibault passes to Simons. Grant against Towns. Beyond the arc. Grant's shot is off. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Simons, left side, misses the shot. And so it's Minnesota with the W. A clean win.